All right, it's time to dive into one of my favorite subjects besides eating right for your body type, that about healthy eating and nutrition. So the thing is, there's so much conflicting information out there, right? It's hard to know what to do because one person says this, another person says that. One week this is good for you and next week something else has changed. So let's get back to the basics. I'm going to break it all down for you and make it simple and easy to understand. Now, number one is eat a variety of foods in their most natural state possible. So nothing has been made more nutritionally dense through packaging or processing. It comes back to eating things that grow. If it grows, it's good for you. If it's man-made, not so good for you. So having lots of fruits and vegetables and whole foods that you can see that haven't been manipulated, processed, packaged, and made into some kind of thing like Twinkies. So you want to also have some raw foods and some cooked vegetables, depending on where you live. Again, I live in the northern climate, so in the winter I tend to go more towards cooked foods that are warm and comforting, like soups and stews and things. And in the summer, my body naturally gravitates to more raw vegetables and salads and the like. So you can do that the same if you are living in the Northern Hemisphere, but always include some raw food in your diet because our raw vegetables have the highest digestive enzymes than any other foods. So that helps our digestive system as well. Number two, protein. Protein forms the building blocks of the body. It's essential to have protein, but not every body type needs a huge amount of protein. Now we get our protein from either animals like poultry, chicken, turkey, or fish, or we can also get our protein from vegetarian sources such as beans, like legumes, like chickpeas, lima beans, lentils, and things like that. Some organic tofu is okay if you tolerate that. And we need our protein because that keeps us full a long time. So having protein at lunch and dinner is really essential on your plan. Breakfast depends on your body type. Number three, healthy carbs. I'm a huge advocate of our healthy carbs. So you can have things like quinoa or brown rice or potatoes, sweet potatoes. Barley is also excellent. Some people might go towards millet. And if you live in an area where you can find, there's things, healthy grains like kamut and spelt, and those you can find for your bread, your pasta, and cereal. Now, so many people try and avoid carbs. It's not necessary to do. You can have your carbs, eat them too, and lose the weight that you want to. So it's all about replacing ordinary carbs like wheat and white flour with healthier alternatives and our whole grains that we can see with our eyes. So, you can see a whole grain of brown rice or quinoa. It hasn't been pulverized into something unrecognizable and made into an unhealthy cookie or cracker. Next are good fats. Now I know on some of your body type plans it might say reduce fat. And yes, for the gonad body type and adrenal body type, it is important to reduce fat in order for you to lose weight. But we need a little healthy fats because that nourishes the body as well and it also keeps it satisfied. So things you can eat are things like salmon, if you like sardines or mackerel or anchovies. We can have a little bit of avocado, some nuts like almonds or walnuts, and seeds are a great source of vitamins, minerals, and as well as your healthy fats. So pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, flax seeds, and things like that are good for the body in small amounts depending on your body type. Next, drink plenty of pure water. Water is the solution for the pollution of the solution for the dilution of the pollution. So drinking plenty of water, if you struggle with that, then start with 2 glasses and then the next week add in another one. Try 3 or 4 glasses. Over time, you can make it a habit, which is all of the important things that you're doing, following your 7 pillars of success and working your way along that. 6, the foods to avoid in our healthy eating diet are white foods. So white flour, white sugar and white salt. Instead, you can have sun-dried sea salt instead of the white table salt. Our white foods are highly refined and they just cause a lot of acidity in the body. They cause our glycemic levels to spike up. So replacing these white foods with healthier alternatives are way better for you. Also, as I said from the very beginning, reducing and replacing your refined and processed foods and heavy fried fatty foods are to be avoided as well. You can add in your healthy, good fats with the meal instead of having these highly processed and refined fats. So I go into a lot more detail about protein, healthy carbs, healthy fats in upcoming videos, so stay tuned for those. But these are the basics you want to follow. So come back and watch this anytime for great reminders.